behind the podium, but you're probably going to want to lean to your right for the microphone.
Okay.
I'm sorry, for you, if you lean to your left.
Right. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Thanks.
Dr. Alata just remember, and boards of the members of the boards of education. They're here with a couple members. I'm not quite sure who, but
What is it?
members of the board.
Good morning. Good morning. Would everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Again, good morning. My name is Megan Dennis, and I speak for all my fellow students when I say we are excited to welcome you to the new and improved Manor View Elementary School. Also to our school is our principal. Please note the new schools do not often come with new principals, but we were lucky enough to get both. Here to welcome you further is our new principal, Ms. Moore.
Again, good morning, and thank you, Megan. I am so excited to begin the principalship and a new school year in such an amazing school community. We cannot wait for our students to enjoy and thrive from all the new resources that the sparkling facility has to offer. Before I continue, I would like to acknowledge a few special guests who have come to celebrate with us today. From our board members, Julie Hummer, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. George Olata, Garrison Commander here at Fort Meade, Colonel Eric Sprague, Senator Pamela Bidle, Delegate Sandy Bartlett, representing Delegate Mike Rogers, Nicole Butler, County Executive Stuart Pittman, and from Anne Arundel County Community Engagement and Constituent Services Director for District 4, Deja Williams. I'd also like to welcome the many members of the Anne Arundel County Public School Executive Team and senior staff who are here to celebrate with us today, especially our Regional Direct Assistant Superintendent from the Meade Cluster, Dr. Monique Davis, and our Director, Julie Karras. There are so many people I would like to recognize, but let's hear from a few of our special guests. Please join us in welcoming Mrs. Julie Hummer.
Good morning, and on behalf of the Board of Education, thank you for all coming to celebrate this. Candace Antwine, who's also one of our board members here with us today, we are very proud to be here and be a part of this event. I came out here about a little over a year ago to see in progress, and then, as you teachers will know, there was a lot of exposed ductwork and there was a lot of mud, and it looks wonderful. I'm so excited for everyone here. The most important thing in our schools is the people that we have here. Our children can only achieve because of the folks that we have that care about them so much, and here at Manor View, you have an amazing group that's here. And we want to give you all the best resources to do that. And so this is an opportunity for our children to have even more and to support you in what you do. And so I want to thank the state and the county and the fort, everyone, for all their support as we bring this to you, especially Ms. Lisa Seaman Crawford and her team from facilities that oversaw this. We are thrilled to be welcoming this. We look forward to a great year, and I am jealous that you have this great space. So here's to a wonderful year here at Manor View.
Thank you, Mrs. Hummer. My name is Aaliyah Blackman, and now our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. George Orlado, will come forward for remarks.
Good morning. So always exciting to be here, always exciting to start a new school year, and even more so when we get to open a building. So we're delighted that you're here. I wish Aaliyah had taken a minute to introduce herself. She's a senior. She's a senior at Old Mill, and as we were chatting before we got started this morning, she told me that she is really interested in biology and possibly majoring in biology, which I was a biology major and taught biology for many years, so awesome. So we're incredibly excited to open the new school. We're incredibly excited that you're here. There's so many people that I just need to take a quick minute to thank because it's not an easy task to renovate a building, as you all know, right? As you all know. So this is going to be, it has always been a special place for our children. And now we really relish and love the idea when we can put buildings together with staffs that really represent the community and really represent rigor for our students and what you will be producing for them each and every day. It really is about our curious and inspiring students. It really is about our dedicated and hardworking staff. And it's really much about our supportive and encouraging families and this Fort Meade community that really brings it all together. I do need to thank Alex Shaknovich and as Ms. Hummer mentioned, Lisa Seaman Crawford and their teams in facilities and construction, because they're the ones that plan and coordinate these building construction projects. And so we thank them for everything that they do. I certainly need to thank our elected officials, both past and present, for making our schools a top priority so that we can focus on our students. Present and past county executives, county council members, and boards of education have worked together to build and support a capital improvement plan that thoughtfully builds and renovates schools. And I thank you for that and continuing to support us. Likewise, our state legislators help garner that money and push it in our direction so that we can build and renovate our schools. And we thank our legislators for their continued focus on our needs and the needs of our students. And certainly I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the wonderful partnership with Fort Meade, Colonel Sprague, and past post commanders for being such gracious hosts. This is their place, and we're glad to be part of it. So thank you. Teachers, I know are excited. Students are enthusiastic. Families are encouraging. It's a recipe for awesomeness. So welcome to the new Manor View. Thank you, thank you, thank you, staff. Thank you. Mrs. Hummer mentioned the ductwork and the mud, but you went through this process over the past 2 years of packing and moving and unpacking, and then packing and moving and unpacking, and packing, moving, and unpacking 3 times. I got that right. Right? Thank you for reminding me, but I thought I had it right in 3 times. And I thank you for that, because you knew that this was important for you and for our children. So welcome to New Manor View. Glad to be here. Have a great year.
Thank you, Dr. Arlotto. My name is Bree on the behalf of our state legislators. I'd like to ask Senator Pamela Bidle to say a few words.
Good morning. And I want to thank Bree for pronouncing my name properly, because those 6 little letters give people more trouble than any 6 little letters you can imagine. So thank you, Bree. I'm very excited to be here today. It's always exciting to come to a new school or a renovated school and see what the Board of Education has done, and particularly, as we've said, Ms. Seaman and Mr. Jakunovich, who I've worked with now for 20 years since I was on the council. And to see these projects come into fruition is just so exciting. From the time I've been on the County Council, in the House of Delegates, and now in the Senate, education has been the #1 issue for me. I really believe that educating our children is the most important thing that we do. So teachers, thank all of you. I couldn't do your job. I did it for 3 days once. And it made me respect you all the more, but I really am excited for you in the new school. One of the really exciting things about this project is we are almost finished putting walls back up. When I was on the County Council, we had over 30 schools that needed walls. And you are one of the final, not the final school, but one of the final schools to finally have walls. Whoever thought kids could learn in pods with no walls? I don't know where that idea came from, but we're fixing it. So thank you, Mr. Jakunovich and Dr. Arlotto, for making that a priority. And I'm really excited for you. I'd like to come back and see you when you're settled in and take a little tour of the school once the kids are here. I do have a citation from this State Senate. And I think maybe your principal's the right person to present this to. Ms. Bourne, thank you. Let's turn this a little bit. So this is a Maryland General Assembly citation, an official citation, be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to Manor Elementary School in recognition of your ribbon cutting ceremony. May you always instill a love of learning and education in the youth of our community. And it's signed by myself, Pamela Bidle, and our delegates, Sandy Bartlett, Mark Chang, and Mike Rogers, and we congratulate you on this important day. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Biden. My name is Olivia Simmons, and now County Executive Stuart Pittman will bring remarks.
Thank you. So my part of all of this is to make sure the money is there for these schools, and I can't take credit for this one. I have to give credit where it's due to the past county executives and past county councils and school boards as well. But it's a real honor to be here for this ribbon cutting, because I don't know that I'll be around for the ribbon cuttings that we're funding for future schools. Somebody else will be doing that. But it's very, very important for the taxpayers of Anne Arundel County to know where their money is going. And when you see a new school like this opening and you feel the energy, I wish every taxpayer could be here. We looked at, when I came in, we looked at the budget, we looked at the capital plan for schools, and the numbers just didn't add up. And so we had to go to the taxpayers and say, look, we not only need to do a little bit of a revenue enhancement, we like to call tax increases, but we're actually creating a new fund for permanent public improvements in Anne Arundel County. And that's largely for schools, it's also for roads. And because we had to figure out a way to catch up for all the growth in the county. And I think that the majority of the taxpayers in this county understand that there's nothing more important than providing the very best schools that we can for the to educate the next generation of leaders. And I see that with our delegation to the General Assembly. There's no question that Sandy and others who are representing us are there in Annapolis fighting for more school funding, and we're doing that in Anne Arundel County. It's been an honor to work with, with teachers throughout the process, but also with Superintendent Arlotto. We met just yesterday, and I was down at the school administration building and saw just how many people and how much it takes to create this kind of magic. And I think we have an amazing team, and I feel really optimistic about the future in Anne Arundel County with schools. So, make the magic happen here and have a lot of fun in this building. Thanks. Oh, and I have a resolution as well for the principal and the students who've introduced. Why don't you all come up as well, who've introduced us, because this is not just for the principal. This is for the school, and you all are the school. And this says, the citizens of Anne Arundel County, Maryland, salute Manor View Elementary School in recognition of your grand opening and ribbon-cutting ceremony. Thank you for your dedication to our community, your selfless and tireless commitment to your students, and for the considerable contributions you as educators make to Anne Arundel County. We extend to you our sincere appreciation and best wishes in all your future endeavors. Thank you for helping to make Anne Arundel County the best place. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, County Executive Pittman. Finally, I would like to ask Fort Meade Garrison Commander Colonel Eric Sprague to bring greetings.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to Fort George G. Meade this morning as we get ready to embark on a new school year. Your attendance here today is unequivocal proof that our children's education is paramount. From the Anne Arundel County Executive Office, Mr. Pittman, to our state legislators, Ms. Pam Beidel, Delegate Bartlett, to the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Arlotto, our board members, all the way down to my newest teammate, Ms. Raquel Moore. Please accept my sincerest gratitude as the Garrison Commander of the Army's second largest installation, as a father of 2 children that attend Anne Arundel County Public Schools, and on behalf of the service members for all that you do each and every day to shape our children's future. It goes without saying that today's children are tomorrow's leaders, and they deserve the very best we have to offer. They deserve the very best curriculum, cutting-edge technologies and IT systems, the very best teachers, counselors, medical staff. They deserve an environment free of any kind of violence and void of the social pressures that we did not experience when we were children. An environment that promotes respect, safety, integrity, and personal accountability. And yes, finally, they deserve the very best facilities, where our teachers, our unsung heroes, can live their passion. Manor View Elementary embodies each of these points. While the building itself can never replace the love, the passion, the instruction within its walls, it can facilitate a child's learning. Manor View Elementary is nearing the completion of a $35 million renovation project, which includes new HVAC, electrical, and mechanical systems, expanded gymnasiums, modernized computer lab, enhanced natural and LED lighting, and a floor plan that provides a collaborative, quality educational experience our children deserve. It's a very small investment into our greatest treasure, our children, tomorrow's leaders. Thank you.
Again, thank you for all being here. But before I even go any further, we've talked about who are the people that make a school. It's the parents, it's the students, but it's also the teachers. And I just wanted them to stand and for us to acknowledge them for all their hard work, all their patience, and even our new staff members who are coming on. Just, I appreciate everything that you've done. Just if you could just stand so everyone could just acknowledge you. Thank you. I told them yesterday, and I think almost every day, have I told you all I'm glad that I'm here. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to work with a group that is so forward-thinking and just care about children every day. As Dr. Arlotto mentioned, this is a place so amazing because of so many people who have made this happen and who make Manor View Elementary School a wonderful place to learn. I would like to thank all of you for your commitment of time, energy, and vision of funding, physical labor, and instructional support for this project and our students. I can assure you that we will reach greater heights because of your efforts. Since joining our school's community late this summer, I have leaned heavily on our staff, I know that through the leadership of former principals Barry Ruber and Rachel Amstis, the staff has remained enthusiastic despite the many transitions. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, several times. They have been positive role models for our students. No matter how much they were required to shift various places, they established nurturing, inviting classrooms to keep our students thriving. The administrative staff of Vicki Sweeney and Quartika Burrell have been true to their positions. They are the first faces you see when you enter the building, and they have set a tone of warmth and kindness that permeates over the building. They, along with our school counselor, Patricia Lynch, have helped me to quickly get acclimated to the building. And just to give Trish another, she called on our students, old and new. So we have Aaliyah, who's in high school. She started here in kindergarten. Megan, who is in 7th grade now, and some of our current students who are going to 5th and 4th grade. And they are always here ready to support and help us. I'm going to get a little emotional, but our custodial staff. Tyrone Bradley, Danita Brown, and our chief custodian, Gus Gambrels. They have... They have tended to countless details and responsibilities. There are hours that they are here when I'm not. When I started, they had taken days off, and then all of a sudden I said, well, you're not supposed to be here. I'm here. Gus is here, Tyrone is here, Danita's here, and we now have Jerron on staff, Jerron Johnson. He is now here supporting us, and their support has been immensely appreciated. Our PTA president, led by Teresa Fowler, has been a consummate cheerleader and our biggest partner as well. We cannot function without their support and all of the things that they do. They are things that just happen, and I said, oh, they said we needed agendas. And she said, would you like us to get them? I said, yes. The agendas are here already. PTA and that connection to our school and our families, we appreciate you all the time. Chief Operating Officer for Anne Arundel County Public School, Alex Sheknovich, Facilities Manager, Lisa Seaman Crawford, Whiting and Turner. This is probably like day, I'm not sure, day 15, day 16, but they are family. They are family. They are part of the staff. They have just woven into our community and made this transition a wonderful experience when it can be. Superintendent Greg Shanahan, Project managers, I have the Ryans, so it's Ryan, Ryan Buckland and Ryan Fox. Kyle Ruff and Rick Jones, along with the entire Anne Arundel County Public Schools Facilities Division, have been instrumental in all the aspects of this endeavor. And just again, Rick Jones, if you ever need a project manager and you're new to a new principal, Rick Jones. Rick Jones is that man. He sat in those meetings and guided me along the way, just very supportive. I'd also like to thank WGM Architects and Doron Furniture. We thank you for the utmost professionalism and attention to every detail. And last but not least, you will meet my family. The kids will be here. They will be a part of our new family, and my mentors, my supervisors who are always willing to help, support, come and see me, call me, ask questions, and definitely my new school family at Manor Elementary School for your support and unwavering belief in my abilities and character. Thank you all. And now what we've been waiting for. Let's get to cut the ribbon. So at this time, I'd like to invite all the dignitary and designated and students, come on up. Whiting and Turner. Right, serious. Let's see, I think I have a little bit more. Oh. Quickly, briefly. I have one more thing.
Nobody ever turned this one on.
Oh, but you heard me? Okay, perfect. Okay. No. And once again, I want to thank all of you for joining us for this special event. Thank you for your support, partnership on behalf of all of our students. To the students and parents who are here today, I look forward to contributing to our awesome legacy where we are amazing students taught by amazing educators working wonderfully with our families. We will see the rest of our school community later today for other activities. At this time, I'd like to invite our guests for a tour of the building. Thank you.